Okay, so this is a second type of query. This is called a parameter query. Parameter meaning something that can change. And that's because sometimes what we want to be able to do is search for different sets of data. So here's the example. The scenario is that you want to be able to search for a particular student by looking at their surname. So if I wanted to do that the way that we did our volleyball query, it would mean writing a separate query to search for every single surname, and that's obviously completely impractical. So here's how we do it. What we're going to do is we're going to go to create, and we're going to go to the query design, and then we're going to add in our student table, and we're going to add, for the sake of this one, we're just going to put all of the fields in like that. Okay, so this is just going to spit out at the moment all of those fields. Now what we're going to do here is that in the field family name, which is our surname, in the criteria, well, we're not going to just put one family name, like, so for example, Brown, because that will only ever search for the Browns. So what we're going to do instead is enter in a squared bracket. Okay, so I'm going to open the squared bracket and then close the squared bracket like that. And now I'm going to run it and you'll see what happens. Now you see that dialog box means that it's found those squared brackets and it's asking you for a parameter value. So it's asking you to put in what you want to search that field, family name, what you want to search it for. Now obviously that's not very self-explanatory to our users because it's just, it's not a very good dialog box because it's not really telling you anything. So let's just cancel that and go back to the design and use one of the features of access, which means we can put something in those square brackets. So I'm going to put in a message to the user. Okay, there's my message. And now I'm going to hit run. Much more sense, right? So now the user knows exactly what they need to enter. So they're going to put in their surname to search for, and that pulls out all the Browns. Okay, so as you can see, that's going to be quite a helpful query because there's only one Brown here, but let's say, for example, we wanted to search for a different one. We could use that same query. Okay, there's that same query, and we're going to run the query. Oops, where are we? Run the query. There we go. And this time we're going to put in a different one. Okay, so now we've used that parameter query for two different surnames. Okay, I want you to find 5 uses of a parameter query. So you're going to make 5 different parameter queries. Save them. When you do, we just close that. It's going to prompt you to save it. Save them as QRY and then what they do. So search surname. My first one. Okay, go off and make 5 more.